Oh boy, you're here, huh? I guess that means you're ready for the backtracking extravaganza! As exciting as this is going to be. Alright, that's flashing, so there's something immediately in this area. Oh, it might be over there, though. Yep. Speed booster, huh? Didn't see that coming. How am I gonna deal with that? Oh yeah, there's sideways speed boost. Probably what I have to do. No, I don't think that's the way. Okay, well this is clearly where I build it up from. Maybe. Maybe not. I could, but then how would I... No, that could be right. Let's see. Oh, okay. You can be any distance away. That's the missing piece of the puzzle. Well, not any distance away, but almost. Yeah, there we go. Oh, I was too high up. Oops. Yeah, this is the... I'm using the B and Y Shine Spark. How did I even do this without knowing about that? I don't know. Well, no, I guess... Okay, now I'm just gonna try and do it without using the B and Y out of... I don't know. Just to make sure that I even can do that way. Actually, no, I can't. How did I do this? What? I genuinely am not sure how I did this without knowing about the B plus Y Shine Spark button thing. Well, whatever. I know about it now, so I'm just gonna do it that way, because it seems easy enough that way. I might be too high up again. Nope, I got it. Okay. Ooh, I don't have that one. So that's my next goal then. Yeah, it looks like I gotta go around for that one. I mentioned about... I did say I was going to try and fill air a little bit. I guess to start with, I hope it hasn't shined through on my... I hope it hasn't shown through on my commentary too much. It undoubtedly has, at least somewhat. But I know I've been like less excited to get back to this than I was, and there's a number of reasons for that. But I still like I said before, I still just I wanted to finish it. I just didn't want to have another unfinished video series on my channel. But I think one part of it is that I hit the point. I did hit the point in this game where I didn't have as much interesting to say. Oh hi, you're different. Like I had a lot to talk about with this game that I was excited to talk about, but I think I hit the point where I reached a point in this game where I had said most of what I had to say about anything. By the end of like episode 6, yeah. like, there's still a couple things that I have to say, like, about the story that, for instance, maybe, that I haven't said yet. I can't do anything from here, can I? Well, there's something I can do there. Also, I missed this. Oh, okay, I can... Yeah, I can get over there that way. But yeah, like, what I have left to say is would just kind of be amidst my final thoughts, probably during, like, the credits. So, I effectively reached the point where commentary is now just me kind of narrating what I'm doing in the game, almost, rather than actually talking about things... Instead of actually having interesting things to say about, like, the mechanics or the story or this or that. So that kind of thing's a little less exciting to try and commentate on. I'm not as good at just filling the air with nonsense as I am at actually talking about, like, the game or my thoughts on it. If it comes to just coming up with something to say that's not about the game, I'm not always the best at that. Which probably doesn't help that I can be sometimes. I mean, I've shared some things. I've shared some pretty personal things on this channel recently-ish. But at times, I can be a bit of a private person, so... Ooh, okay. Where... What else am I missing? So, like, if it comes to just talking about my life, let's see, there's a button that should show... Okay, yeah. Ah, okay. That missile tank is uncollected still. Oh, yeah, there's a storm door there. How did I miss that? That can't be the only thing I'm missing, though. What else even would there be? Energy part. Huh. I only see the one energy tank that I'm missing, which is weird, because the percentage is definitely... I'm missing more than just one item. Well, that's way up there, so I might prefer to just get to a different teleportal in another area at this point. But yeah, I know I've actually, like, I have actually shared some remarkably personal things on this channel as of recent months, but it takes a lot for me to get to that point. Generally, I can be, like, a fairly private person, and honestly, I just like, oh, wait, I want to go to Elon, that's right, hold on, let me go find that, go get up there. I have to go around again, don't I? Yeah, that's alright. There's no teleportal to get there, so I have to take this route. What was I saying? That's what I was gonna say. Was that, like... There's not a lot to my personal life that's... There's really just not much to talk about, in terms of my life anyway, honestly. Outside of some depressing bits, which is the kind of thing that I would usually try to just keep to myself. Especially in regards to, like, just lighthearted gameplay videos. I don't tend to want to vent stuff in something like that. Which is why when I did... It looks like there should be a room there. Maybe... No, guess that's just my imagination. But yeah, if I was gonna talk about really serious stuff, I would... Oh, there's a room here. Of course. If I was gonna talk about really serious stuff that would bring the mood down, I tend to prefer to do that in just kind of its own self-contained thing, which is what I did. I just made a video where I was not playing a game or anything and taught and vented out what I needed to vent out, which it's pretty rare that I would even want to vent out like that in general, but I especially would not want to do it just to make conversation in a game video, because as far as I'm concerned, these are supposed to be fun. Boring at worst, but not, like, unfun. And yeah, it's just, like, outside of those more serious and maybe kind of depressing things, there's not really much to talk about with my life, so that doesn't make it easy to fill the air in something like this. But I could talk just a little bit. It's not going to fill a lot of time, but in, like, the month between these Metroid Dread recordings, I played just a couple of games that were interesting. I don't know if I want to name drop them, because I might actually want to do videos on them. Well, one of them I am doing videos of, actually. One of them, so basically, like... Oh, no, you know, I was going to talk about, like, that's right, I was going to talk about where kind of my motivation went with this one. And I mentioned how, to start with, I did kind of reach the point where there's just not as much interesting to talk about. So commentary becomes more difficult. That's part of why I think my motivation went away at the point it did. The other point is, like, life circumstances. There was some stuff that I did kind of... No, I'm not gonna complete... I don't want to talk too much about some of that right now, but let's just say that I thought I was over the things that were affecting my mood, and, like, that's even kind of why I originally... That's part of where I originally started with, like, the Samus Returns and Metroid Dread videos, was I kind of thought that I was up to doing them. And I may have gotten back to it, it turns out, a little too soon, but that's alright. Things just started to affect me again, and some life circumstance thing was going on, and that's kind of why I ended up not feeling in a good place to record more. So that's probably the biggest reason why this stalled out, but there is also that element of there not being as much for me to say that's, like, interesting with my commentary. That didn't help either. And there's also another fact that a good friend of mine pointed out, which is that, like, it may even be kind of another thing that could have contributed, is just kind of a burnout on Metroid, or on this style of game, because I had been playing a lot by this point. Oh, in fact, I didn't even, like... Because they were bringing up not just, like, being burned out on this game, but on, like, the style of gameplay, and... They had a point, because I mean, I don't think that was affecting me too much when I stopped. When I stopped, it was more because of my general mood from, like, things I was talking about. But, because even, like, when I stopped recording this Dread initially, I remember I actually, like, at the time that I stopped the 6th video, I actually started up a 7th recording, but I ended up, like, quickly stopping it and scrapping it because I could just feel that commentary just wasn't really happening. It wasn't really flowing. So, like, I actually wanted to play the game more, but I just wasn't really up to commentating more. It's like commentary just wasn't happening. Okay, that has to be there for a reason, right? But how do I... Okay, yeah. This doesn't seem right. Maybe? I don't know about that. Okay, hold on. Oh, no. Not quite. I don't know if this is the right way to do this. Oh. I can just do that. Okay. Ooh, cool. That's it for this area. But yeah, so, I mean, originally when I stopped recording this, I was actually up to playing the game more. I just wasn't feeling it from a commentary perspective, though. And then things happened, and then I really wasn't up to commentating for a while, so... But it is... And it was a good point, though, about burnout, and how that may be a factor, too, in why... That may be a factor in why my, like, kind of my spark for recording this and my excitement to record it just didn't really come back. Might be because of burnout with the gameplay style, because looking at it, like, when I was talking about this to my friend, even too, they were even, we were only just looking at it from just the perspective of, like, me playing Samus Returns back-to-back with Dread. But I just realized, going back further than that, I really was just playing Metroid a lot, because before Dread came out, and before I did my recordings of Samus Returns, even, I think I might have played Samus Returns through first, but then I also played, yeah, I don't quite remember now the order I played them in, but, like, I played Metroid Zero Mission, and then I played another Metroid 2 remake, and I played Super Metroid, and I played Metroid Fusion, because I showed that to friends. So yeah. Yeah, I just, all these Metroid games that I was playing basically back to back for a while. I played, to lay it all out, I played, I don't remember the exact order I played them all in, but I played Zero Mission once, I played another Metroid 2 remake once, I played Super Metroid once, I played Metroid Fusion once, I played Samus Returns 3 times off-camera and a 4th time on-camera. And I played Metroid Dread twice off-camera and this 3rd time. So, like, yeah. Effectively, I played Samus Returns 4 times This is my third playthrough of this, and I played like 4 other Metroid games. All in kind of a relatively, like, short span of time. All in, like, succession. That is kind of a lot. I could see how that might have contributed to a kind of burnout where it just left me not able to become as excited for this as easily. Oh, that is the last one. Well, it seems like I'd have the easiest time just getting to that from a teleportal elsewhere, so let's just take this one to Berenia, and I'll get to one of the teleportals. So yeah, those are kind of all the things that... Those are kind of all the reasons, probably, that I didn't really get back to this for a month. It's life circumstance stuff, but it's also that I reached the point of this game that's more difficult for me to commentate on, and it's also just that maybe I just got maybe on some level I also just kind of got burnt out on Metroid in general, because I played a lot of it leading up to these videos. But during my break from recording this, since my mood wasn't the best, I wasn't really playing games a whole lot, but I did play a couple. Oh yeah, where are the teleportals? Okay, well that one's down there. Let me just... Okay, I specifically highlighted... I just meant to highlight anyone to make sure that... To make sure any of these ones on the map were not, like... That I didn't still need to collect them, and it turns out that very one I need to collect, so... Let's go grab that. Oh, right. That's why I didn't have it, because I needed the gravity suit. Wrong button. Maybe this way. But yeah, I wasn't playing games a lot, but, there's a couple, there were a couple times where I just looked at my Steam library and went kind of like, what in here might I want to play? What would I be in the mood to play? And I did find a couple of games that I thought I might be up to playing, and I did. And it was fun. Maybe a mix of fun and not, considering the games. But no, it was a good time, and I mean it definitely distracted me from how I was feeling otherwise, which is always good. So, and they are both of the ones I played are probably games that I'm hesitant to mention because one of them. Well, I mean, just one of them outright I have already went ahead and recorded. I liked it so much, it has such good atmosphere. I'll probably talk more about it. I was gonna talk more about it in a separate video, but maybe I could just talk about it here too, because I'm trying to fill air anyway. But I don't want to give away too much. I don't know. Since I am doing it, it's a very interesting game. It's a game that I'm actually gonna suggest when it comes to it. When I release those videos, at the very start of it, I'm gonna kind of encourage people to, like, encourage you guys, any of you, to play it on your own if that's something that you might want to do. If it's a game that you might be interested in playing, because it definitely is interesting. It does some interesting things, and it probably has the biggest impact if you play it instead of watch it. But I loved the game so much. Its atmosphere and the unique things it does, and its atmosphere, and the story. It's a more story-focused game compared to, like, the last couple games I've been playing. You know, last few games I've played for this channel have been a little lighter on story. And this game that I played on Steam recently is not really very light on story at all. Story is a big focus of it, which is definitely more comfortable for me from a commentary perspective, because it gives me a lot to talk about, just like at all times. And there was also a lot of opportunity for me to voice dialogue, which... Okay, where is that missile tank I was missing? Eh? Eh? I'm very confused. How do I get in there? But how do I get in there? Is it actually in that room? I guess? That's weird. What? Oh, yep, there we go. Okay. That's what I was missing. And I think that's this area 100% done. Yeah, cool. So I'll just take this back to Berenia now. That's where it came from. But maybe I'll just hop down here, because there's stuff more immediately in reach there. But yeah, this game gave me a lot of opportunity to read dialogue, do like voices and stuff, and those of you who have been here for much of my stuff at all know how much I like to do that, so... It definitely was more of a comfortable game for me to commentate over. I think something like this... That's an interesting way to hide that. I think something like Metroid, like these Metroid games, are maybe a little more out of my comfort zone to commentate on. Even though a couple of my earlier like LP, old LP videos were of actually games that didn't have a lot of dialogue, so I don't know. But I think I do generally tend to be the most comfortable and like do the best with games that have a lot of story going on, because I enjoy reading. I do enjoy reading dialogue, and even beyond that, even like. I mean, even if it's like say it's a game that has its own voice acting or something, that's probably a speed boost, isn't it? Yep, okay. Even if it's just like a game that has its own voice acting, at least if there's a lot of story going on, it gives me things to talk about. Like, very regularly. Okay, another one over there that I haven't gotten. But yeah, so this game that I played, it was approachable because it's not very long. Like, it's not gonna... It didn't take me, I won't say exactly how short it is, but we'll just say that it... I don't think it was... Well, yeah, I don't know. I guess I'll leave it I don't want to specify exactly how long or short it is, because I want to keep some mysteries about it, but it's not a long game, though. I'll definitely say that. Which made it approachable to me, to just kind of sit down and do it. And, oh, there's a whole, like, area down there I haven't been to yet. It's just something I'm very excited for. Honestly, I think, like, when I couldn't get excited to come back to Metroid, probably because of the aforementioned, like, Burnout and stuff, I was able to get really excited to do videos of that game. And me doing those videos made me want to come back and finish this too, partially so that I can post the videos of another game, because, like, I'd feel bad just leaving Dread abandoned while I go and do videos of some other game. So, the fact that I wanted to, like, I already recorded this other game, in fact, and it's just that I wanted to, I don't want to post it, because I want to finish Dread first, and get Dread posted up, and then I can go ahead and, show off that new game. Wait, can I not go through there? Nah, it's fine. Yeah, it's fine. I'll just get to the teleportal again. It's a bit of a... I don't know what to say about it exactly, just that it's like, it's a weird sort of thing, though, where I'm very excited to post those particular videos, even though, like, the game might not be up everyone's alley, even in terms of watching it, but I just really liked it a lot, so I'm pretty excited to post it. But it's funny that for something that I'm so excited to post, I'm also going to encourage people to just not watch my videos and just play it themselves. But I don't know. I tried to... I hope I did the commentary alright with it. I tried to do it... I tried to do pretty good with it. Maybe I even overdid it in some ways on things I did with the commentary, because I tried to kind of, like... just wait for this loading screen to go away. I don't want to talk over the loading screens, because then I can't edit them to be shorter. With this game, I'm talking so much about... Oh, cool. I tried to kind of match the tone of my commentary to, like, the mood of, at times, maybe not like 100% consistently, but at times I tried to keep my tone, my own tone consistent with the tone of the game. So, like, that is to say, like, if the game was just kind of being silly, then I could just not really need to take it so seriously, and could maybe could laugh along with it. But at times when the game was being pretty serious, I would be very serious myself, and may have played at my emotions a little bit at points. Maybe I even overdid it a little bit in that regard. I guess that's up to everyone else to decide rather than myself. But I hope that it makes for a good watching experience for those who might not be interested in playing the game themselves. But I am going to end up encouraging people to do it themselves if they are up to that. But yeah, playing that game and wanting to record it and everything definitely is what encouraged me to get back to this now. And I'm also extra kind of rushing it because, like, so I recorded that whole project. I recorded the entirety of that game, And then before it got to the, like, post-production editing sort of phase... Wait, I don't have that? Oh. I need to get down there. Before this mystery video series even made it to the post-production phase, I kind of got some... let's just say there's a small, like, life update that leaves me in a position where I realized I might be rather busy soon. So, just as I was starting to get back to this stuff, I might not be up to... Oh, did I need power bombs or space jump? Maybe I needed space jump. Or something. Cool, that's that one. Okay. Oh, wait. Oh, that's a missile tank plus. Okay. What about regular missile tank? Okay. Well, there's a couple areas up there. Now I'll get up there and see what's what. Yeah, I kind of found out that I'm basically trying to get, I found this out, like, what was it? Maybe... Oh, there's a power bomb right there. So let's see, I'm recording this, I guess I'll go ahead and date the video. I'm recording this. This is like in the AM on Saturday. A week ago, on like, yeah, really just like pretty much an exact week ago from now is when I found out that tentatively, maybe just like after this weekend, I might be kind of busy. So, because of that, part of me was like a little bit frustrated with that, but it also just encouraged me to get my butt moving. Maybe this is just going to be one long video, because it seems like it might only be kind of long rather than stupidly long. We'll see. But yeah, I found out, because I found out that I might be rather busy, maybe just like right after this weekend, I got my butt moving on doing the editing for the new game I recorded, because there were some things I wanted to do with that were gonna be a little bit of work, even if it might not be apparent in like watching it. There were some things that were kind of time consuming. So I worked a lot on that this week, and then I was going to record... Once I got it completely done, my next goal was to record Dread, because... Like, so I wanted to get the editing done on those videos because I knew, since that was going to be a little more involved, I might not be up to editing it once I'm more busy. And then, as far as Dread here, there is some light editing I do, some like mild editing I do to the Dread recordings too, but it is really not a lot. Oh. Like, it's just, huh? Oh. Okay. Like, it mostly just boils down to, just scanning around for, like, loading screens and editing those down a little bit. I don't think there's really anything else I do with the Metroid Dread recordings. So that's something that I could still conceivably do even when I'm more busy without too much trouble, I think. But playing Metroid Dread... Oops. Playing it is a little bit more of a time investment all up front. I knew that I might not be up to playing it once I get more busy, so that's where, like, I was kind of in a rush to finish the editing of the other project, and then I'm kind of in a rush to just go through this game and beat it before the weekend is over, so that I can just be done with it, and then I can... And then if I can't, like, get the videos done and edited this weekend, which I might be able to, but if I can't, then it's just a simple matter of editing it where I can, in between whatever I might be busy with, which shouldn't be too bad. If I had to play the whole game, that would be a different story, but if it's just the very mild amount of editing I have to do to these videos, that's really not going to be a big deal. I can swing that if I need to while doing other things. What else am I missing? Sometimes it can get difficult to find it. Oh, okay. I didn't see that before. There's something there. But yeah, that's all, you kind of have that game I played that I wanted to do videos of to thank for this actually getting started up again this soon. And then, but the fact that I'm rushing it quite as much as I am, which maybe to its detriment somewhat, is just kind of a matter of just life circumstances. I could always have gotten back to this at a later point. Maybe, well, no, for almost certainly I could have gotten back to it at a later point. But, I'm really excited to be able to, like, show that other game, too. And even just in terms of this game. Though I could have gotten back to it later, I don't know, because of circumstances, if I didn't do this now, I don't know, I can't say for sure how long it might have ended up being before I would get back to this again. And it's already been like a month since the previous video. I really didn't want this to wait a lot longer, you know? Interesting. That doesn't quite reach, though. Huh. I don't know if this is the way to do this, but I feel like it could work. Yeah, that works well enough. You know what? Ah, okay. Wait. What? Oh, okay. There we go. So the next one of these is split into 4 parts. Oh, cool. That's 100 for this area. Oh, where to next? I think it's just 2 areas left? Oh no, 3 areas, but one of them is close to completion. Dyron, Arteria, and Cataris. Still not sure if I might just make this one long video. I very well might. We'll see. I didn't just leave a thought unfinished, did I? I feel like I kind of got where I was going with all that. But aside from the game that I'm like, that got me all excited to do videos of, and I did, part of the reason, a large part of that is just down to the game itself, but there is also a slight factor of it, of the game not being too long, so it was very approachable. It was not difficult to just sit down and get it all done. And thankfully I had recorded it before I found out I was going to be busy, because if I had found out I was going to be busy first, it might have killed my motivation, but instead I already had it recorded and it was just the extra work that I had to do on it. But before that game, there was another game that I played on Steam that I'm also tempted to leave kind of a mystery what it is, maybe? It's just that I'm kind of scrambling for things to talk about still. Yeah, I don't know if I want to say too much about the game necessarily, just that, it definitely kept my attention, and, it's honestly, like, it's also been kind of added to my list of, like, I might do videos of this. But I wasn't too encouraged to do videos of it right now, because in comparison to, like, in comparison to the game I did do videos of, the one other game I played was a bit longer. And, also maybe has a bit more actual gameplay, which can become more difficult to commentate on. Ah, come on! You're gonna do this to me? There we go. But yeah, suffice it to say, like, both of the 2 games that I kind of picked on Steam that I was like, maybe this would be something I'd be interested in right now. Ooh, there's another one up there. both of them did end up being games that I felt like I might want to do videos of at some point, but, like, the other one is more of a down-the-line sort of thing, where I'd rather do other things first. Like, I'd probably rather do Trauma Center and FF5 and Mystery Dungeon, all of those, before I'd even really think about getting to this other game, probably. But still, it is another game that's kind of been added to the table. That's been added to consideration as something I might do videos of at some point. I'm just not sure how much I want to say about it, how much I want to, like, give away about it. Okay, another one of these, huh? Wait, how? Boy, I don't remember how to do this one. Yeah, that's the only way to get in there. Ooh. Okay. Oh, there's more there. That must have something to do with it. Or this just goes somewhere else entirely. Okay. I know, yeah, there's no way that would really help me with getting up there. Oh, okay. I think that is doable. Especially with the B plus Y trick. Cool. Yeah, I was hoping... I don't know. I thought... I kind of thought the, like, bringing up the second game I played would be more of an interesting topic, but then I realized I wasn't sure how much I wanted to give away about it. Since I might do videos of it at some point. Oh my god, really? Okay, that wasn't actually as bad as I thought it might be. I guess the rest of this might be just kind of narrating what I'm doing, because I can't think of a lot else to talk about. I can bring that up real quick, even though it's not gonna... That's not gonna stall me for much time, but, there's some interesting, game mods that I came upon recently, that people were showing off, that seem very, very cool. So I'll bring that up just as a thing to talk about, basically. I don't remember the... So basically, there's a 4K texture pack for Ocarina of Time 3D, which mostly easy to use. Easy to set that up is easiest way to set that up is through emulation. But hold on, I'm missing something over there. Yeah, there's this texture pack for Ocarina of Time 3D that looks amazing. The game looks so good that way. It's really cool. So that might be something to look into if the emulator you could use is called Citra. If that's something that you're into, you could look into that. I think there's a texture pack for Majora's Mask 3D as well, but I'm not completely sure. It would make sense that there would be, but I'm not totally sure on that one. I know that there is a something I found that was a restoration mod for Majora's Mask 3D, which, because I know there were. I actually haven't played. I've played Ocarina of Time 3D, but I have not played Majora's Mask 3D. But I do know that there were some changes made to it, and some of those changes were, like, maybe a bit contentious. Is there anywhere on the map that's flashing? The restoration mod is kind of what it sounds like. It makes some changes to, some of the changes put things more back the way they were. And also just some, like, balancing changes and bug fix stuff. So, well, that's promising. I need to get to that. The changes with the restoration mod of Majora's Mask 3D do actually sound interesting. It kind of tempts me to just... Oh, and the cool thing with it, too, is that the restoration mod by itself... Like, I don't know if there's, like, some kind of texture pack for Majora's Mask 3D as well, as, like, a separate thing. I would imagine there would be, but I don't know. But, just the restoration mod by itself is something that, can actually be played on a real 3DS without any issues. Now, obviously, that does require having a modded 3DS, which I don't even have one of those myself. I've thought about doing it, but I don't know... you would have to have that. Oh, this one's gonna suck. Oh, hey, I did it. But yeah, that's pretty cool, I think, that the changes sound good, and it can be done even on a regular 3DS instead of an emulator, which is always nice. Speaking of all the Zelda stuff, though, it's not just the 3DS games that have been getting some attention. The other thing is that the original N64 game, I recently heard the news about how, like, you know, people have been trying to reverse engineer that game forever. And, like, one of the comments, it sounded like, I think an article I read it sounded like the people responsible have been like, it sounds like they've been working, there's been work done on trying to reverse engineer Ocarina of Time since the game came out. And, but what I heard is that they're either, you Yeah, without going and double-checking the article, actually, I'm not completely sure. But it was either that they are, like, very nearly done, like 90% kind of done, or maybe they were completely done. One way or the other, the point is, like, Ocarina of Time is either completely or almost completely reverse engineered, and supposedly it's in a way that's legal as well. I'm not completely sure about that, because, like, the reason that from what they're saying, like, from what someone was saying, the reason the Super Mario 64 reverse engineering type deal, where am I missing something? The reason it was, like, illegal and DMCA-able was because of the fact that Super Mario 64, like, the folks who made, like, a real, honest-to-God, like, well-working, well-functioning PC port of it, did so using source code that was leaked. So that's a bit of a legal problem, but, supposedly with Ocarina of Time, it's fine because they didn't use any leaked source code. They just reverse engineered it all on their own, and that supposedly makes it okay. I do not know if that's actually the case, honestly, legally speaking. I kind of thought that you're not really allowed to just completely reverse engineer things of IPs that don't belong to you like that. I didn't actually think that's legal. I feel like Nintendo, unfortunately, still has a legal leg to stand on if they want to fight that, but I'm not completely sure. But either way, it's, hopefully it doesn't get, like, just completely annihilated by lawyers, because it sounds interesting, it sounds promising that, like, Ocarina of Time is either completely or nearly completely reverse engineered, meaning that, like, a fan-produced PC port is basically on the horizon. Which, all sorts of cool stuff could come from that. Even just the PC port itself would be very cool. Because it would probably be, like, high resolution and all that good stuff, and it would run very well because it's not having to be run on an emulator, it's just, like, natively coded. Man, what am I missing? Caterus is not gonna help me. If I highlight something here, will it still be highlighted? Ooh, it will. Let's see if I can find, like, one of the early game, like, energy tanks or something. Because maybe something like that's what I'm missing. Where did I even find energy tanks? Oh, you know what? Caterus maybe is a good place to look. Okay, energy tank. No, not on the map. do not know what I'm missing here. Wait. Oh, it just says missile tank because I have it highlighted. That room looks like it would have something in it, but it doesn't? Weird. Oh! There was something in that room, wasn't there? Maybe not. Maybe I'm thinking of a different room. Yeah, I think I am. Is there not something in that room? I don't see any items on the map, which seems wrong. I thought there was something in that room. Sure enough. Okay, that's this area done. Oh, but now I can't get back to Arteria as easily, can I? Yeah, I should just go to Cataris from here. Oh. I guess it won't take me that long to get back to Arteria. Yeah, I might just make this one long video because I did fill a lot of the air. And it might be kind of awkward to just cut that video in the middle somewhere. Yeah, this will probably just be one super long backtracking episode, I guess. Unfortunately, I think I might be kind of out of things to talk about. Though, like, I'm kind of near done, so at least I kind of filled a lot of the air. But yeah, I think I'm kind of out of things to talk about.